Okay, and welcome to Stanford Twin Rinks. And we're going to get going here just in about another minute. Today's matchup features the 2010 Mid-Fairfield Junior Rangers against the 2010 Wolfpack, Jersey Wolfpack. And today's game 2 of the tilt on Sunday. First game went to Mid-Fairfield 3-2. Chris Fage starting in net. Mid-Fairfield coming away with a 3-2 victory. Mid-Fairfield going up early 3-0, and then Jersey Wolfpack chipping away at it, but only could get 2 goals, so Mid-Fairfield comes away with a big win. And nice way to start the 2025 campaign. So it looks like the refs have joined us, so we will get going shortly. And so you're looking live at Mid-Fairfield warming up, and Joe Violante will be in net. So he'll get the turn for the goalies. And it was quite a lively game. Lots of hitting, bunch of penalties. Some outstanding defensive plays by Mid-Fairfield to preserve the win. So Mid-Fairfield gathering around the net and collecting pucks. Uh-oh. All right, and so we do have a Letty sighting. I know he lost track of the time while he was at home. And we were assured he's coming to the game. So you see him walking across the ice in those Stan Smiths, which we know have a lot of traction on the ice. So hopefully Letty remains upright. We know he's very sensitive about when he falls down on the ice. So he did make it. So we can text the Letty household to let them know that he did make it across the ice. All right, and here we go. So today's starting lineup for your Mid-Fairfield Junior Rangers. We're going to have Yanni Malafis at the center position with Lucas Ruff and Paul Vartanian. And out on defense, Klingenstein and Zoo out on D. So Malafis at center. Win by Mid-Fairfield over to Zoo. He feathers it over to Ruff. Forced back into the Mid-Fairfield zone, pushed back into the neutral zone, and Woodbridge just dumps it into the Mid-Fairfield area. Klingenstein fighting for possession in the corner, out to Vartanian. He's unable to slide it out. Malafis able to throw it out into the neutral zone. Mid-Fairfield goes for a shift change. Here comes Warner with a shot on Violante, unable to hit the net. Warner, number 88, one of the more dynamic Wolfpack players. Klingenstein lines up a player. The Wolfpack had an opportunity there. Well, that's an interference call, but so Ludke with a shot off of the goalie. Shunk with a steal, feathers it to Heckel. Heckel gains the zone, gets by one winger, shot off the side. And the Woodbridge feathers it out, and that's going to be an icing. So 14:41 left in the first period. So your defensemen are Kakaro and Shunk. Correa at the center. Win by Mid-Fairfield, back to Shunk. Shoots it on net. It's pinned under the goalie's pads. Mid-Fairfield's got it behind the goalie. Weasels it out to Shunk. Dumps it back into the corner to Ludke. Ludke rides around the puck to the blue line to Kakaro. Shot that's gloved out of the air by the Woodbridge goalkeeper. 14:37-36. There we go, 14:36 left in the first period. So coach changes out his centers. He's got Hannah out there. Win by Woodbridge. Gains control. Across their own blue line. Dumped in. Ricaro gives chase behind Violante. Battle along the corner. Mid-Fairfield just trying to get it out. Scott able to keep it in from the Wolfpack. But turn over to Kakaro. Kakaro to Johnston, but forced back in. Violante fields it, and he'll stop play here at 14:04 left in the first period. So coach will change out his troops here. He's got Hannah up front, Johnston and Scranton. Yoon and O'Neill out on D, win by Wolfpack. The defenseman's unable to handle it. Johnston races down, forces an errant pass. Puck is deep into the corner. Johnston back up with it. Wolfpack with a nice poke check to free the puck, and Yoon forced to race back to collect the puck. Wolfpack, nice play to get the puck out. Puck shot wildly into the corner by Wolfpack defenseman. And here comes Johnston. Mid-Fairfield's got some skating room here. Now Kai Scranton. You're good? Okay. All right, sorry about that, folks. STR's internet signal is somewhat lacking here. So you didn't miss anything. We'll get going here again. Zoo and Kakaro out on D. Nice poke check by Zoo, and Lukey tossed into the glass by Warner. Shot onto Violante that uses his blocker. Puck thrown high up into the air. The Wolfpack surround it. Good forecheck by Heckel. And the Wolfpack are able to beat it, but Zoo with a steal here throws a puck up that's fielded by the Wolfpack goalkeeper. So Malphus out at center. He's got Ruff out there with Vartanian. Schwarz and Klingenstein out on D. Win by Mid-Fairfield. Back to Schwarz, able to dump back in behind the net. Schwarz forced to retreat. Ruff came and helped him out. And here comes Malphus, gets by one, tries sliding it over to Ruff. Malphus back with the puck, unable to hit the net. The Wolfpack retreat. But they reload again through the neutral zone. Puck back to the D. D blue line pass, shot onto Violante. It's stick to side. Puck loose out in front. Vartanian chips into the corner. And then races after it. Scranton, it looked like he got there first, but puck whistled by him. Chunk up to Hannah. Hannah hits the brakes. Puck whistles around the opposite corner. And the Wolfpack are going to be called for an icing here at 10:51 left in the first period. We're all tied up here. Sorry about that, folks. So Hannah at center. He's got Johnston out there with Scranton. Scranton with a steal, shot. It's deflected off a Wolfpack player. O'Neal races in, but the puck gets by him. A couple of players overskate it. Now Wolfpack back in, dump it in. Mid Fairfield up with it. Cross ice pass. Looked like he had Johnston there, but unable to complete the deal, and the puck's thrown back. Shunk retreats. Leaves it for O'Neal. But again, Wolfpack able to keep it in. Shot along the ice. Hannah now with it. He's got Scranton in tow. Shot, loose puck. And the goalkeeper is able to secure it with 10:02 left in the first period. Coach changes out his troops here. He's got Correa up front with Heckel and Ludke. Kukaro and Yoon out on D. In Fairfield battles, Correa throws it into the opposite corner. Heckel gives chase. Turnover by Woodbridge. Wolfpack are able to dump into the opposite corner. Kukaro fights to keep it in the zone. And the Wolfpack try to get it out, but Correa able to get it over to Ludke. Ludke bobs and weaves around, gets a shot off, unable to hit the net. Back to Yoon, who shoots. It's sticked aside. Ludke back up with it. Tries to feed Correa, but unfortunately only Woodbridge there. Shot by Warner, unable to hit the net. Green now winds up, shoots, but it's stopped by Correa with his skate. Warner back up with it from the Wolfpack. Throws it over to Green. Green winds up, shoots wildly, unable to hit the net. Green back up with it. Shot that misses the net. Warner up with it, and a nice block by Mid Fairfield. Leo Yoon got a leg in there to block the puck. Another shot, unable to hit the net. And there's that dog leg. So as soon as that puck hits the Zamboni door, instead of following along the boards and off to the opposite side, it takes a dog leg there and goes right. And lands right in front of the goalie. So Malefus at center. Win. Schwarz up with it. He's got some skating room, but he's harassed. Turns it over in the neutral zone. Rough fighting for possession. And Malefus comes up with it. Malefus, like skating in a phone booth, turns over the puck. The Wolfpack back up with it. But stolen by Malefus again. Malefus, oh, we looked like he had Vartanian set up nicely, but unable to complete the deal, and here come the Wolfpack. They reload into the Mid Fairfield zone, and that should be an offside. So lots of up and down action, fast moving period. 7:53 left in the first period. Zeros all across right now. And dumped in, high up into the air, comes off the glass. Mid Fairfield up with the puck. Now here comes Malefus. He's got Vartanian and Ruff with him. Out to Ruff, unable to complete the deal. And the Wolfpack back up with it. Shot that's blockered aside by Violante. Turnover. Out to mid-Fairfield. And turnover again, kept in the mid-Fairfield zone. Shot! And Violante is able to secure the puck here. 7:14 left in the first period. So Hannah is talked to by the ref about something, but then they drop the puck. Stolen by Scranton. Scranton looking for some help, but just gets it out of the zone. Wolfpack dump back in onto Violante that's sticked aside. Klingenstein looking, along with O'Neill. Johnston now skates it across, up to Hannah. Hannah trying to get by, unable to do so. And stolen back by the Wolfpack. It's off. So we're going to have it offside here at 5:41 left in the first period. Hannah at the center position along with Scranton and Johnston on the wings. Puck goes high up into the air to the opposite corner. O'Neill retreats. Puck comes out of the mid-Fairfield zone. And we'll have a stoppage in play here. 5:29 left in the first period. So Correa back at center. He's got Ludke and Heckel with him. Shunk and Kakaro on D. Win by mid-Fairfield. Shunk over to Kakaro, back to Shunk, up to Ludke, who dumps in. Correa gives chase. Stolen by Correa, shot, but off of one of the Wolfpack players. Wolfpack tried to break it out of their zone. Overskates it. Beneficiary is Correa, feeds it to Ludke, who dumps in the Wolfpack zone again. Goalie comes out and plays it. Shunk there, shot. Puck is loose out in front. Oh, Correa unable to poke it in. Looked like he had an open net there. It should have been a high stick, but no call. And Shunk forced to retreat with the puck. Shunk with that long reach is able to get the puck out to Ludke, who throws it up to Kakaro, who's able to force it into the zone. Heckel now tried to feed someone in the slot, nobody home. So Kakaro now back up with a Kakaro to Ludke. Ludke was trying to take advantage of the shift change by the Wolfpack, unable to do so. Shunk back up with it, feeds Heckel. Heckel into the slot. Blocked shot by one of the Wolfpack players. Back to Shunk, who winds up, shoots again. Loose out in front. And the Wolfpack player, or goalkeeper, is able to secure the puck at 4:51 left. So win by Malefus over to Schwarz, who tries to twist and turn and throw it back in, but here come the Wolfpack. Player gets by Schwarz, leaves it out in front, but only Vartanian is there. Vartanian picks up the errant pass, gains the zone, dumps it over to Malefus. Oh, and Malefus is hit big. Again, no call there. Wolfpack race back, but Yoon gets back there first. Questionable no call on Yanni Malefus. It looked like it should have been a boarding. And Schwarz is content to just dump into the Wolfpack zone. 4:34 left in the first period. Big hit by Kai Scranton, and he's up with a puck. Scranton wheels around. So Kai Scranton with a shot there. wheels around, but it goes over the net, and then it looked like it bounced back into the back of the net.
Front end of the Smith.
Yeah. So Hannah at center. He's got Johnston out there and Heckel. Shot that goes way wide. Zoo and Klingenstein out on D now. Scranton still battling, loose out in front. Zoo now with a big shot to flex off a couple of players. Zoo back over to Klingenstein. Oh, he thought about winding up. Loose out in front. Back to Klingenstein. Big shot, hits off a couple of players. Zoo now back up with it, pinches in. Another shot off the goalie's pads.
Good shift, boys.
So mid-Fairfield with some good pressure on the Wolfpack goalkeeper there, but unable to poke one in. Looks like Klingenstein was going to have a blast from the blue line, but Wolfpack flying out to the blue line to deny the shot. So coach brings in a new line here. He's got Malefus at center, Ruff and Heckel. Heckel just off his right shoulder. Out to Klingenstein, who dumps back into the opposite corner. Zoo races over, throws one on net, and it's just thrown right back out again. So it looks like Coach Letty's sending a very important text and almost got his head taken off. Apparently he's not paying attention to those signs about flying objects in the arena. He's probably contacting his agent. Get me out of here. I need a better gig. So win by mid-Fairfield. And here comes Malefus. He throws it in front, up and over the net. Ruff giving chase into the corner. Puck is loose, Ruff back up with it. Ruff looking for an open teammate. Tries to leave it for Klingenstein. Puck turned over at the blue line, and here comes the Wolfpack. Shot, deflects off a player. Back out of the zone. Green dumps it in from the Wolfpack. Violante fields it. Klingenstein with a nice move there, and the puck tips off a rough stick, and there's going to be an icing. 2:25 left in the first period. We're scoreless here. So Correa, Scranton, and Lutke out there. And then O'Neill and Shunk. O'Neill and Shunk on D. Controlled by the Wolfpack, dump it in. Now back to mid-Fairfield with the pick. It turns it over again at the blue line. Turnovers back and forth. O'Neill forced to retreat. Rides the player out. With the Wolfpack back up with the puck. Dump it back in. Bounding puck. It's swept away by Violante. Scranton now with the active forecheck. Scranton still hounding the player. Finally, the puck's dumped off. Wolfpack behind their own goalkeeper. Cross ice pass. It's dumped in. Puck took an odd angle. Nice block by Lutke. Wolfpack back up with it, saved by Violante, and he's able to cover up the puck. 1:16 left. Violante with a stoppage in play here. So Yoon and Kikaro come out on D. Hannah, Johnston, and Heckel up front. Shot, another shot by the Wolfpack. One got there, one didn't. Players battling for possession. Puck goes high up into the air. And we're going to call a hand pass on the Wolfpack. 59 seconds left in the first. So it should come out of the mid-Fairfield zone. Coach will run with the same group here. Hand at the center. Win by mid-Fairfield. Collected by Kakaro. Kakaro tries to get it to Johnston, but it's turned over. Puck forced back to Yoon. Wolfpack able to keep it in though. Puck to the side of Violante, who just pounces on the puck to stop play here at 38 seconds left in the first. Looks like he moved the net. So Malefice at center. Malefice turns and says something to Violante. He's unhappy with something. Okay, motions, so Yoon goes behind Malefice. And Yoon collects the puck, tries to throw it out, but the Wolfpack do a good job keeping it in. Ref almost setting a pick play there. Its puck is stolen by Ludke. Ludke hits the brakes, reassesses. Leaves it for Kakaro, but it's turned over. And here come the Wolfpack. Oh, nice effort by Yoon to get back to deny. The mid-Fairfield chips it out. Leo Yoon with a good defensive play to pick up his partner there. And a harmless shot into the corner. So at the end of one, we're scoreless, and we'll bring you the second period in just a little bit.
Yeah, you and Darren, if you want to split it. That way you don't have to do more than a period.
I'll jump in. Then I can thaw on the third.
It's actually much warmer.
It doesn't feel as cold.
Yeah, it's warm though, like
Yeah,
smoke coming out of it.
I know.
Replay feature still works in?
Oh yeah.
Hopefully there's some goals we can get.
Yeah, seriously.
Were we able to ever change the replay?
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hit replay.
Go to.
Oh, you've been doing it? Oh, I haven't watched the cover, really?
Yeah, I figured out how to set it up. It actually wasn't that hard. You had to do a couple things, but
How many seconds does it go back?
15?
Oh, it's still
Yeah.
pretty good.
No, I know because I was
Once I plug John back in. You ready?
Okay, and welcome back to the second period. We'll get going in just a second here. Malefice at center. He's got Ruff out there and Vartanian. Klingenstein steals the puck, races up. Puck forced back into the Wolfpack zone. Malefice gets there first. There's a spinorama, unable to connect to anyone. And now Schwartz dumps it off to Klingenstein. Klingenstein gets it to Vartanian. Vartanian tries to hit Schwartz. Sorry about that, folks. So win by Woodbridge, the Wolfpack. Turned and fired, loose out in front by Violante. Mid Fairfield able to ride it out behind him. Puck's still loose. Goes to the opposite corner. Shunk throws it over to O'Neill. O'Neill surveys, gets it to Heckel. Heckel's got one defenseman to beat. Heckel's still with a puck, and down on the ice he goes. And then so it's going to be a penalty on Woodbridge. Violante realizes it, races it off, delayed penalty, and shot into the stomach of the Wolfpack goalkeeper. To commit the penalty. So Mid Fairfield goes on its first power play of the day. So Shunk and Malefus are out on D with Ruff and Heckel and Ludke. So coach trying some different lineups on the power play, and it's worked so far. First game, I believe, they didn't have a power play goal, but the goal was scored right as time expired. So back to Malefus, who's quarterbacking it at the top of the key, throws it back up to Shunk, who thinks about shooting, passes it back to Malefus, back to Shunk. Shot is deflected off a player. So back to Malefus, the puck goes. Back and forth to Ludke, Malefus and Ludke. So coach changing out his group here. So he's got Klingenstein and Yoon out on D, Malefus out with Ruff and Vartanian. Puck thrown around, Yoon's got to get there. Tried to keep it in, unable to do so. Klingenstein still forcing the issue. Ruff up with it, over to Yoon. To Vartanian, but it's turned over in the neutral zone. Turned over again by the Wolfpack. Klingenstein collects. Turns around a few times. And Malefus is now up with it. Malefus shot! Unable to get, you could tell he was looking for that far side of the net, but just unable to get the puck there. Now the Wolfpack race back. Blocker save by Violante. Wolfpack player was celebrating, I don't know what. Now he turns and shoots. Violante with a beautiful save with the pad. Violante just threw his leg up to make the save. I think he's got the Wolfpack players talking to themselves out there. Yu now fires the puck around. Oh, big hit by Klingenstein. Oh, and he's going to get called for that. All right, that's questionable, I guess. Klingenstein looks like he laid off of him. He really could have hammered him, but they're going to call a roughing penalty there. It's one of those things where you see the smaller player going up against a bigger player. And he turned at the last second, trying to absorb the hit. I don't know if that was necessarily a penalty, but it is the ref's eyes, and that's all that matters. So Mid Fairfield will go on the penalty kill here. Sorry about that, folks. Win by Mid Fairfield. Battle along the corners. Shot. Violante with the blocker. And dumped out of the Mid Fairfield zone. Malefus and Heckle love to do that tip up by the blue line, see if they can get a breakaway. And there goes Heckle. Exactly what happened. Braden Heckle with the tip. Shot, unable to get a good shot on net. But waste more time. And Heckle with a big hit with a steal. And sets up Ludke, unable to get a clean shot on net, but again, wasting more time. Wolfpack gonna have some numbers here. Ludke gets back in time, as does Heckle. Shot off the pad, thrown to the side. Back to Cuccaro. Wolfpack back up with it. Shot off of Violante. And Cuccaro gets it out of the zone. Wolfpack back in. Pass. Oh, saved by Violante. Another shot, saved by Violante, who's able to cover it up here. 9:23 left in the second period. Some outstanding goalie work by Joe Violante to keep the Wolfpack off the board. So Mid-Fairfield's killed off the penalty. So Hannah at the center position. Win by Wolfpack, doesn't get through. Shunk is able to throw it over to Yoon. Yoon tries to skate it out or shoot it out, unable to do so, but the Wolfpack back in control in the neutral zone. Pass up to Johnston, who overskates it. Wolfpack back in, Warner now. Fancy passing by Warner of the Wolfpack, but unable to connect. Cross-ice pass. Green with a shot that goes high up into the netting. Deflects off of a Mid-Fairfield stick. Entertaining game so far. Lots of up and down action. Not much scoring though. Malefus at center. Schwartz up with the puck. Throws it to the opposite side. The Vartanian is unable to get it out of the zone. Wolfpack force it in, but Schwartz there with a steal. Throws it back over to Klingenstein. Klingenstein surveys, tries to get it to Vartanian, unable to do so. Puck goes to the opposite side now. Back out to the defenseman Green, who dumps it back in. Behind Violante, and up into the netting. So 7:53 left in the second period. Both benches clear out. Go for shift changes. So Cullen Correa at center. Mid-Fairfield with a win. Cuccaro up with it. Puts it over to the other side for Cuccaro, and it's out of the zone. Ludke gives chase. It's going to be an icing here. 7:36 left in the second period. So coach changes out his forwards. Got Hannah up front now. Johnston. should be Scranton. Yep. And then Coccaro up with the puck. Tries to feed Hannah in stride, unable to do so. Scranton now up with it. Scranton reverses course, dumps it over to Johnston, out to Zoo. Johnston back up with it. Coccaro calling for the puck, throws it out to Zoo, winds up, shot. Just patted to the side. Zoo back up with it, dumps it back into the corner. Johnston there. Still battling. Now it's finally lifted out by the Wolfpack. Rolling puck. Johnston now with the active forward check. And Scranton is offside here. 5:41 left in the second period. Tight game here right now, folks. Correa back on the ice, along with Ludke and Heckel. O'Neill and Shunk on D. So win by Woodbridge, by Wolfpack. They throw it right out to O'Neill, who dumps it up into the corner. Correa gives chase. Shot. Still loose behind the Wolfpack goalkeeper. Out to Shunk. Blocked shot by Wolfpack. Nice play by Shunk, though. So Shunk had a shot blocked by the winger from the Wolfpack, but it looked like it was going to be a breakaway for the Wolfpack, but Shunk using that long reach to just poke the puck out of his stick, preventing that breakaway opportunity. Correa back at center. Another win for the Wolfpack. D to D pass. Feeds him on center ice, but overskates the puck. Shunk retreats deep into the mid-Fairfield zone. He's got O'Neill there. O'Neill up to Heckel. Heckel hounded. Heckel leaves it for O'Neill. Mid-Fairfield settles the puck down. Warner with a big shot that's off of, I believe, O'Neill's shin pad. Heckel now with a behind-the-back pass, trying to get it to Ludke, but unable to do so. So no icing there. So mid-Fairfield struggling to connect passes right now. Right up to Heckel. Up to Correa. Correa with a shot off the pad of the goalkeeper. Heckel now back up with the puck. The goalie lost his stick for a second there. Here comes Correa. Oh, he thought about hitting Heckel there with the shot, or with the pass, unable to do so.
Go Blue!
Yanni Malefis at center with Vartanian and Ruff. Schwartz retreats. Stolen by Malefis. Malefis enters the zone looking for someone to pass to. Hits the brakes. Puts it out in front of Vartanian. Shot. Malefis back up with it. Another shot, still loose out in front. Just nobody there to poke in there for the greasy goal from mid-Fairfield. Couple opportunities. And it's turned over at center ice. Back into the mid-Fairfield zone. Yoon forced to retreat. Ruff now up with it. Turns it over. Yoon coming out to help. We're back to the defenseman from the Wolfpack. And stolen by mid-Fairfield. Here comes Malefis across center ice. Malefis shot on the end board, bounces out in front. No one there. Scranton now battling for it. Scranton back to Shores. Shores shot, but off the pad of the Wolfpack player. Yoon races back. Shores trying to get it to his teammate. Finally, Johnston gets it to Scranton. Scranton leaves it for Hannah, unable to get a shot on net. I think Fairfield's still with it. Scranton's circling around, loses the handle on the puck. Scranton back into the corner, back to Klingenstein. Klingenstein's shot off the pads of the goalkeeper. Scranton with his shot, unable to hit the net. Klingenstein races over. Scranton now back up with the puck again, but it's turned over and thrown across ice. Klingenstein retreats. Johnston up to Hannah. Hannah surveys the ice, leaves it for Ludke. Ludke cross ice to Kakaro. Kakaro dumps in the corner. Klingenstein now with a big hit along the glass. Kakaro back over to Klingenstein. Klingenstein fighting for possession in the corner. Klingenstein still over there, goes to the ice. D-to-D pass, shot, and it skips by Violante. It looked like it had gotten, it was a So at 1:42 left in the second period, Mid-Fairfield goes down to Woodbridge by 1 goal. Woodbridge with the win, they race into the Mid-Fairfield zone. D-to-D pass along the blue line. Woodbridge moving around at will right now, pinches in, shot! Sticked aside by Violante. And there's going to be an offside here. 1:17 left in the second period, with Fairfield down by a goal. So Hannah at the center position. He's got Scranton out there. And Ruff. Win by the Wolfpack, but they've got to go deep in their zone to get it. Stolen by Mid-Fairfield, but then turned back over, stolen again. Scranton up with it, into the slot, loose out in front. The goalie looked like he made a save originally. Nice play by Malefus to stick lift the player. Malefus back up with it, but turns it back over, and here come the Wolfpack. Throw it out to Shunk, who gives it to Scranton, who dumps back in. Malefus giving chase. And it's frozen by the goalkeeper. 46 seconds left in the second period. So Malefus at center. He's got Scranton out there with Ludke. Kakaro and Shunk. Or sorry, Ruff out there, not Ludke, apologize. Kakaro back up with it. Puck's loose out in front. Good Fairfield back up with it again. Ruff with a nice play. Good block by Scranton. Scranton gains the zone, 15 seconds left. Scranton now up with it. Oh. Carl forced to retreat with 6 seconds. Over to Shunk. All right, and we'll take a short break and bring you the third period in just a little bit.
All right.
Gotta go pee-pee?
No, I gotta go Steve today.
Good game so far.
This one was good too. This one was good too. The boards are ridiculous though.
I know. That's good enough.
I'm doing 15 minutes.
I thought it was 16 this morning. I don't know, 15? Has there been a single penalty?
Yeah.
Violante swipes at it with his stick, but it's swept away by a mid-Fairfield defenseman. And we're gonna have a stoppage in play here. I think the netting must have come off the mooring. So coach goes for wholesale changes. It's got Hannah out there with Johnston and Scranton. Schwartz and Yoon on D. Yoon forced to retreat behind his own net, hits the brakes, goes the opposite way. Throws it to Johnston, who gets it out along the end board to Scranton. Scranton's got Hannah there. Hannah, unable to complete the pass. Mid-Fairfield's still up with it, but nice play by the Wolfpack to deny the pass into the slot. Schwartz dumps in. Puck whistles around. Yoon there to collect. Yoon hits the brakes. Leaves it for Hannah. Hannah enters the zone. Hannah gets around one player, puts a shot up, deflects up high off the goalie. And the Wolfpack back up with it. They just dump it into the mid-Fairfield zone. Yoon up with the puck. Overskates it for a second. Leaves it for Hannah. And a lucky souvenir. Mr. Scranton scrambles down and picks it up. And like any good fan, he throws it back. I don't want that puck. Get it out of here.
I know, seriously.
Sorry, folks, my glasses are getting fogged up here. Klingenstein races over, taps it out of his zone. Collects the puck again, though. Martanian able to keep it out. But credit the Wolfpack again, they are all over this puck. Klingenstein throws it over to O'Neill, is unable to handle it cleanly. And here comes Malefus. Malefus with three guys surrounding him, goes hard down to the ice. Klingenstein able to throw it back over to O'Neill, who chips it. Gets it to Malefus. Malefus with one player to beat, unable to get a shot on net. Malefus collects his own shot, gets it over to Ruff. Puck lifts high up in the air. Malefus able to keep it in again. Back and forth they go. Klingenstein's got it, turns it over at the blue line, and here come the Wolfpack. They just dump it in the mid-Fairfield zone. Lutke gives chase. Zambonidor strikes again, gobbling up Lutke's stick. Pass out to Malefus, who dumps it in the Wolfpack zone. 12:36 left. Heckel over to Shunk. Lots of turnovers. Here comes Heckel. Heckel with a shot, loose puck out in front, and the goalkeeper was able to secure it. Colin Correa saying hello to a bunch of his Wolfpack friends. And we'll stop play here at 12:19 left in the third period. So Correa back at center. He's got Heckel off his right shoulder with Ludke. Win. Heckel throws it out to Coccaro, puts a puck up. Puck's loose. Oh, wraparound. Puck was loose again, but only Wolfpack players there. Wolfpack dump it in. Puck is going to just die there instead of an icing. Coccaro now fields it, throws it to Ludke. Ludke back up with it. Cross ice to Coccaro. Up to Correa. Back to Ludke. Coccaro able to keep it in. Dumps it back over to Ludke. Heckel gives chase behind the goalkeeper. Correa now, or sorry, Correa up with it, tries to put a shot, but bounces off a couple of Woodbridge players. Shot, that's sticked aside. Ludke back up with it. Heckel now back with the puck. Out in front to Correa. Correa unable to get a clean shot on. Puck is still loose. Ludke now waits his turn to Coccaro. Coccaro blocked by the Wolfpack. And we've got a player down. Sorry, folks. So the Wolfpack coach very unhappy that one of his players was down and they were continuing play. I don't know why he would think they would stop since Fairfield controlled the puck, but he was unhappy nonetheless. Fairfield was controlling the pace of play. So Zoo up with it, shot, unable to hit the net. And Fairfield just trying to keep it in. Puck goes to the opposite side. Ewan unable to keep it in, but gets the pass over to Heckel. Johnston now overskates it. Wolfpack back in control, but turn it right back over again. Puck out to Zoo, leaves it for Hannah. Hannah gets by one player, shot, oh, and it hit the crossbar. Oh, and Hannah had the goalie beat. Fraction of an inch the other way, and Hannah's celebrating. So 10:17 left in the third period. And Fairfield wins, drives it back in. Hannah into the corner, along with Scranton. Bounding puck that's fielded by the goalkeeper. 10:01 left. So Fairfield's been hunting a goal the last few minutes, but been turned aside. So Maleficent center, the Wolfpack control. Shot that's patted to the side by Violante. Heckel now up with it. Heckel with a rolling puck. Oh, he had Ruff there, unable to get a clean shot on the net. Player gets by Klingenstein. Saved by Violante. Big hit by Klingenstein. Puck turned over to Ruff, and here comes Malefus. He's got some room to skate. Malefus over to Heckel, saved by the goalkeeper. So it looked like Mid-Fairfield was going to have the equalizer there, but just unable to put it by the Woodbridge goalkeeper. So Schwartz up with it, gets it to Scranton. Scranton looks like he's skating in a phone booth, finally takes a shot. Oh, he had Yoon there for the deflection off the goalkeeper. Schwartz up with it, he's hounded. Scranton now gets into the zone, puck turned over. And here come the Wolfpack through the neutral zone and dumped in. Yoon leaves it for Schwartz, picks it up. Lukey now up with the puck, gains the Woodbridge zone, skates behind the net. Scranton dumps in behind the goalkeeper from Woodbridge. 9:20 left in the game. The puck turned over right in front of Violante, but Mid-Fairfield able to dodge the bullet there. Yoon up with it, leaves it for Shunk. Shunk out to Johnston, leaves it for Hanna. Hanna enters the zone, passes it over to Ruff, shot and gloved by the Wolfpack goalkeeper. So far has been up to the task, being able to keep Mid-Fairfield off the board. 7:39 left. Hanna at the center position. Gets tossed out. Johnston comes in. And the Wolfpack back up with it. Feeds it up, unable to hit him cleanly, though as he was streaking forward. Puck high up into the air. Wolfpack back up with it, but turn it over. Wolfpack back in possession, dump it in the corner, Shunk there. Able to throw it out to the opposite corner. Wolfpack forced to retreat into the neutral zone. Shot onto Violante, puck out in front. Long pass.
All right, John, you're back.
Okay, folks, sorry about the disruption here. You didn't miss anything. So 5:01 left in the game. Violante had made a nice save, though, on a breakaway opportunity. Saved by Violante. Puck behind him. Out to the defenseman. Shot. Block by Scranton. Still loose out in front. And here we go. We got Yanni Malefus. He's got the defenseman beat. Oh, unable to hit the nets. Mid-Fairfield digging here. Warner now up with it. Shot, unable to hit the net. And here comes Ludke. Throws it high up into the air. Green unable to field it cleanly. Woodbridge comes up with it out to their defenseman. Shot. Correa trying desperately to get the puck out. Shot onto Violante. Still loose out in front. 4:36 left in the third period. Mid-Fairfield down by a goal. Both goalies standing tall for both teams. Hannah back out there with Heckel and Johnston. Schwartz and Klingenstein out on D. Klingenstein into the corner with the puck. Surveys, unable to get a full stick on it. Finally, Schwartz able to. Feathers it up to Johnston. Klingenstein tried to field it, but it was a little too high. Wolfpack back up with it. Steal by Schwartz. Cross ice. Unable to hit Heckel. Schwartz back up with it. Back over to Klingenstein. Over to Heckel. It's tipped in the zone. And into the mid-Fairfield zone, there's going to be an icing. 3:43 left in the third period and in the game.
Go Blue!
So Malefus is out there with Scranton and Ruff. Shunk and Yoon out on D. Win by mid-Fairfield. Shunk with a shot. Loose out in front. Still loose. Finally, the goalie's able to cover it up. Looked like Shunk was going to have a 5-hole opportunity, but the goalie covered up real quick to prevent. So coach will look to run with the same group here. So win by Woodbridge. Wolfpack pass it behind their own net. Long pass. Ewan's got to race out there. Shot onto Violante. Good passing by Woodbridge. Violante is able to come up with it. Keep this a 1-goal deficit. 3:20 left in the third period. Malefus back at center. He's got Scranton Ruff out there this time. O'Neill up with it. O'Neill and Cuccaro passing it back and forth, both hounded. Cuccaro overskates it. Put out in front, right in front of Violante. D-to-D pass. The dangerous Warner's got the puck. He's unable to field it cleanly. He would have had an open shot. Defenseman shot on the ice, tips deep into the corner. Another shot, unable to hit the net. Good Fairfield just unable to get it out. 2:30 left. Ruff now up with it. And that's going to be an icing. Ruff was about a foot or two before the center line. So 2:20 left. So mid-Fairfield fans just waiting to explode here all game. Nothing's crossed by, though, the Wolfpack goalkeeper, who's been outstanding so far. Shunk able to throw it out. And it's going to be an offside. 2:11 left in the game. Shot onto Violante that's gloved. 2:07 left in the third period. So far, Mid-Fairfield's unable to get anything going offensively in the last few minutes. Picaro comes out on D. Win by Mid-Fairfield. Lukey able to dump it in. Correa up with it, over to Picaro. So they pulled Violante. So Mid-Fairfield with an extra attacker, but unable to control the puck. Finally, they settle it down, cross ice pass. Dumps it in. Goalie fields it. Malefus now up with a shot. Oh, unable to hit the net. Looked like he had a corner there. Malefus slides it over. Mid-Fairfield still battling, loose behind the nets. Still loose. And finally, the ref's going to call it there. 1:01 left in the game. So it looked like Malefus had a corner there to shoot on, but just unable to get it there in time. Mid-Fairfield's been frustrated by this goalkeeper. So coach called a timeout. Discuss the last the last minute of play here. So tight game. So next weekend, Mid-Fairfield will be up in Rochester, New York. Get to do another NEPAC weekend. Lovely city of Rochester. So it's a beautiful place to play hockey. Renew some acquaintances. Play the Rockets and the Gulls and all those teams that we see. Multitude of times. So Coach Letty and Coach Nick giving their 2 cents. Coach Gragg's drawing something up on the board. So last minute to play. So Fairfield's pulled its goalie, Violante to the bench, Malefus at center. It's got Lukey out there with Hannah Heckle, Scranton and Ruff. Win by Mid-Fairfield, chipped out, kept in by Hannah. Mid-Fairfield controls, turns and shoots. Hannah able to keep it in. And the Wolfpack goes ahead 2-0. And so that's it, folks. So 38 seconds left to play. The Wolfpack add an empty netter. So far this afternoon, Mid-Fairfield unable to solve the Wolfpack goalkeeper. Puck whistles around. Ten seconds left. And that's the game, folks. So we will see you next weekend in Rochester, New York. Take care.